Hello, my name is Dr. Alicia Brunson. I'm a faculty member in the Sociology and Anthropology department. My research interests are race and ethnicity, Black student retention, and the politics of representation. I take pride in watching my students grow in their understanding of society and seeing how they put their passions towards social justice into practice. Welcome to Race and Ethnicity Sociology 32-35. In this course, we'll explore how past relations influence contemporary race relations by investigating the influence of forms of institutional discrimination. I recognize this is a tough subject for many to talk about. I hope by developing a common sociological language about race and racism, we can have these much needed discussions and develop solutions to this long-standing problem. To be successful in this course, it is vital that you read and abide by your syllabus closely. If you have any questions regarding the syllabus and expectations for the course, please submit them to the appropriate discussion board. I will respond to them promptly, enabling other students with similar questions to find the answer quickly. I also respond to emails sent to abrunson@georgiasouthern.edu fairly quickly. Do not send emails to my Folio account if you want a response promptly. Although this course is an asynchronous online course, I hope to make it fairly interactive by giving you an opportunity to share your perspective in creative ways in the discussion board. I sometimes will ask you to respond with a GIF, short video clips, articles, and other things. My goal is to make what we are learning in the course relevant to our lives. Also, the discussion board assignment is a way for you to get to know the perspectives of your classmates. This is important because it seems as though we tend to confirm our own biases by only associating with other people who share similar opinions and only seek sources that confirm our pre-existing beliefs. It's very important for you to get the book as soon as possible. You'll be quizzed on your understanding of the material with timed chapter quizzes. We'll also apply concepts and theory to a few assignments, including short essay movie quizzes, a final project, and journals. I recommend renting or purchasing the book online. Now I would like to show you how to navigate the course on Folio. Here is our course on Folio. Here, first we'll start with the Content tab. Here you'll find the syllabus right here in the first tab for the Content tab. I recommend that you read the syllabus first. Proceed to the course content in the order that each of the things appear, but first let's look at the syllabus. We'll see each thing underlined that's important: the course description, course objectives, required text, and remember to try to find it online. Expectations for the course, so I hope that you really do take this into account and think about it throughout the course of the semester. Course conduct, although this is an online course, it can be a little bit challenging because of this topic. It seems to be tense topic, but I hope that we can break through that very easily in this course by abiding by just respectability and kindness. I would like for you to communicate with me and your classmates often. And first of all, there's a questions and answers forum. So if you have a question that you think other classmates may have, please post that to the discussion board, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Technical support, many of you probably will need to contact IT at some point during your college career. So here are the various locations on our respective campuses, and of course for to contact them online, here it is. To do classes online, I suggest that you look at the Student Quick Start Guide here. It's an online orientation. Also, this class requires you to do some research, look up some scholarly sources, and the library emails right here. We also have a few writing assignments in this course, so please check out the Writing Center, and they'll be able to help you also online or in person. Be sure to cite all the sources. If it's not your original idea, word, be sure to cite it and cite it correctly. We'll be using American Sociological Association format in this course. I give you a few resources on how to navigate that format here. Here's some self-help tips for those who are doing work online. Be sure to back up all work frequently. Keep documents on Google Drive as a site for storage. Clear your cookies periodically to prevent decreased response time for your computer. And I have several online resources and tools for you to check out that could be useful for projects, for papers, and so on, not only for this class, but for others. Email policy, be sure to follow email etiquette as closely as possible. First of all, the course name. I'm teaching other courses, so please indicate what course you are referring to, who you are addressing. I am Professor Dr. Brunson. The question you may have, of course, your name. And please check the syllabus before you submit a question. Check it out there first before asking me a question. I do try to respond to emails within 24 hours. However, that is different for emails sent after 5 p.m. or on weekends or holidays. Here are the course requirements. We have chapter quizzes. They come from your text and also recorded lectures, movie quizzes, discussion boards, journals, biweekly project check-ins, and a final project, and for a total of 925 points. I have a traditional grading scale, and I go by percentages. All grades are final. If there is a possible mistake on my behalf, such as submitting the incorrect score, I will investigate the matter. If a grade dispute is requested, you may earn or lose additional points, and I try to make it very clear on how grades are assessed, because I give you rubrics for all of the written assignments. So chapter quizzes, each of you will have 20 minutes to take a 10-question multiple choice quiz. If you have accommodations and need more time, just please let me know. Be sure to use a reliable internet connection. You'll not be able to take the quiz again once it's started. And then movie quizzes, so we'll have a few movies we'll watch or be able to stream from home, and you'll have 4 questions to choose from. Choose one of them, apply a theory or concept, and be sure to know the difference. Underline the paraphrase meaning of the theory or concept, and then explain your answer in 100 words or less. Discussion boards are very important to our class. Is how we're going to build up this idea of having an interactive classroom. And I have dispositions of discussion. So there's an attitude that you should have when writing discussion boards. And here's the list of them here. So for discussion boards, of course, I want you to respond to my main prompt by using a concept that you have learned in the class. Bold that concept and underline the meaning of the concept. And then respond to 2 of your classmates in at least 100 words for a total of 3 comments per major prompt. And here is the rubric I use to grade discussion boards. You want to get all distinguished on the far right side here. So look at that closely. Another assignment for the class is a journal. So in 2 pages double spaced, you're going to reflect on a lecture video by answering the following questions. So for each chapter, there is a major lecture video. So that's the only one I'm asking you to journal about. So here are the questions, and please reflect on each of these very carefully. You will have a final project you'll complete on your own. You'll create a video of your project to deliver. Instead of doing it in person, it'll be online. So you can use it YouTube or Vimeo, depending on whatever platform you find best suitable for your project. It'll be about a 7 to 10 minute PowerPoint presentation or whatever platform you want to use. And I give you several different topics to choose from. So choose whatever you think you'll be best able to assess and do well in. Here is the final project rubric, so you know exactly how I'm grading you. And then I give you much more detail into which each of these categories are. You will have to annotate your resources that you use here and use scholarly sources. That means traditional journal articles and books. If you use online sources, only those ending in .edu or .gov will count as a scholarly source. And if you need help to learn more about annotated sources, check out OWL at Purdue here. And next, your final project goals. So there'll be a bi-weekly report that you'll send me, and these will help you break down the project into 10 weeks. And if you follow these closely, you should be fine by the time you turn in your final project at the end of the semester. For due dates and late policies, I do not accept late work, but if you have an extenuating circumstance, such as a family issue or you're not feeling well, please let me know when you can, and then we'll work together to have a catch-up plan for you. Academic integrity, basically, if it's not your original work, cite it. Also, do not use any other person's work. Don't even use your work and resubmit it to another class. Please check out those rules here. If you are ill, please let me know as soon as you can. I will be sure to get you all the resources that you need to return to the class successfully, but do not worry about things if you are ill, at least for my class. And if you have COVID in particular, or positively tested for that, or been around other people who have, please let me know. And of course, we have the care center here on campus to help you navigate COVID. I also have a whole tab on the content tab just about COVID community resources. If you have accommodations for your learning, please let me know. I'm extremely sensitive to people who need accommodations. So just send me your particular needs, and I'll make sure to abide by those. Since we are online class, we do not have to worry about face coverings, but if you need to know what the university's statement is right here. And also for campus carry and regarding weapons, the statement is here as well. So that's the syllabus. Very quickly, I would like for you again to read this as closely as you can. If you have any questions or comments, I'll show you the discussion board to submit those there. All right, so now let's go up and finish the content here. Okay, let's see. So let's just start with chapter 1. So this is what a typical module will look like. You'll have the PowerPoint here to write things in. You'll have the video link here for the major lesson, and then additional videos to help you understand the material in more depth. Let's see. So these videos will help you illustrate concepts from the unit with more detail. There is an extra credit opportunity for each of the chapter units. You'll need to outline the videos. You can find these instructions in the content tab. So also following all the chapters, see the final project content tab. Here you'll find the evaluation I used to grade your project along with the bi-weekly reports here. So you have all the materials ready for you for when you start your project. And next, you'll find the COVID-19 community resources for Armstrong campus and Savannah area. If you know of any resources that are not included here with these two tabs, please let me know and I'll put them on a list. Now moving on to the grades tab. Here you will, let's see, grades tab here. Here you'll find your grades for the assignments with feedback. Please check the feedback given to continue improving your own progress in the course. So again, use that feedback to make sure you do better on each assignment. Next, on to assessments. Assessments is where you'll find all the assignments that you need to complete. The first box is a drop box, of course, and all written assignments are located here. Please note the instructions for assignments may be found in the syllabus as well, so you have two places. I suggest writing down the due dates for all the assignments as soon as possible. To reduce stress, try to complete the assignment 2 days prior to the due date. This will give you time to edit the written assignments. Chapter quizzes can also be found in the Assessments tab. Okay, all quizzes are multiple choice. You'll have 10 questions and have 20 minutes to complete the quiz. Be sure to have a reliable internet connection. If you have any accommodations, please let me know as soon as possible. I am very sensitive to the needs of students with accommodations. And now moving on to communications. First with discussions. Discussions are core to this class. You'll find the major prompt listed in the forum. Respond to that prompt thoroughly. So here's our first one, introduce yourself. Also respond to classmates' posts with at least 100 words. This is your opportunity to use your sociological imagination and growing racial literacy to share your perspectives and experiences. Also important here is the syllabus questions and clarification. Your first assignment for this first week of school is to share your questions and clarifications, and if you're fine with that, you'll see in the Dropbox a coupon that you'll fill out for extra credit if you choose to do it. Here is Ask Dr. B discussion board, so if you have any questions pertaining to the syllabus, the course, or an assignment, please put it here because I'm sure that other students have a similar question. So now, one more thing in the Communications tab, News. In the News tab, I will post any relevant events that are offered for extra credit along with any campus or departmental news that's important for the course. So as that comes up, you'll see things pop up here. And now, Zoom Online Rooms. Zoom Online Rooms is where we will meet up for office hours. The objective of office hours is for you to ask questions about the course content, and assignments. You can ask questions about navigating other sociology courses and college life in general. If I do not have the answer to your questions right away, I will do my best to find the resources to answer your questions. And calendar. Okay. The calendar is a wonderful tool to help you keep organized. Please check the calendar at least weekly for our course. And again, welcome to Race and Ethnicity. I hope you enjoy the class and learn more about how we all have the agency to perpetuate or dismantle institutional inequalities. Take care.